Hey everybody, Dr. Rashay here. I apologize. I am a little tired looking and not as formal as I usually am. But I wanted to come to you guys with a quick little video here, just update, let you know how you're doing progress of the class. Tired because my family will be fall break for my kids, so we drove all night to make it to Florida. So been on the road. But I just finished updating the grade book, so you should be seeing, by now you should see your grades should reflect those differences. I did send out a reminder email to those of you who maybe you're not quite up to date. What I mean by that, mind you, you have until you have a little bit more time to get all the papers done and all the quizzes and everything. But the idea is that if you're moving along at the pace we were at, you should have. If you're keeping up, you should have done some of the papers, you should have done some of the quizzes. So I just sent reminders to you guys just to make sure that if you're not kind of at pace with the class, just to let you know where you have to go to just be caught up till you're on pace. But again, it's still, you're not losing points, okay? I just want to make sure that you understand. Just trying to help people along, help you to avoid getting caught at the last minute with a bunch of work to do. The other thing, I'll keep knocking this table, I'm sorry, I said I'm tired, I'm moving things around. The other thing is that I want to talk about something I saw in the discussions, because the discussion for this week, looking at Muslim faith, looking at Islam and which of the 5 pillars you guys struggle with, and I found this theme is interesting. Every class is the same thing, where nobody ever picks the one, or maybe one or two pick the one, although I probably recall nobody in this class anyways, picked the one that I would struggle the most with. And I would say that for me, the hardest part would be the Hajj. Having to make that journey to Mecca at least once in your life. I say that because if you follow the news, what you find is that every year, a lot of people actually die on the Hajj. It's really hard going through the desert, going through these harsh conditions. And so it's something that I can imagine me, if I were a Muslim, I'd be like, I don't know that I want to do that one. I don't know that I want to risk dying. I don't know if I want to save up the money for all that, because you got to save the money for it and going on this journey. The Hajj is something that, for me, would be really, really hard. So I just want to share that with you guys. Let you know that I'm thinking about these things as well. I enjoy seeing the discussion. I love seeing the back and forth. And then also just encourage you guys to continue leaning in to looking at this from a different worldview than your own, from a different way of answering the why question. Because sometimes that tendency, that propensity for us is to see so clearly from our own worldview, because you're a Christian, let's say. I mean, I'm wearing shirt from one of the churches that I was involved in, a pastor myself. So I understand that. But it's easy for us to look at and say, well, from the Christian point of view, this, because that's what I was raised in. Or say you were raised Buddhist. From the Buddhist point of view, this. But I really want you to lean into the task of saying, all right, let's say I am this other faith. Let's say I answer the why question of existence using this other lens. What would I say is the hardest? What would I struggle with? What would I do? I want to just encourage you to lean into this as we develop this ability to really put ourselves in the shoes of others and understand and see the humanity of their position, even as we might continue to disagree with their position. So just encourage you guys to lean into that a little bit more. Hopefully you guys were pleased with your grades you got on the midterm. If not, reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to discuss with you what to do differently going into the final exam, to prepare for the final exam. For those of you who were able to make the live lecture I did, it was great talking with you guys and engaging with you. If you didn't and you want to get the extra credit, there are other extra credit opportunities available. And for those of you who've done those things, thank you for watching those videos, doing that work and leaning in, taking care of that. So that's it for now. I hope to do another video like this before the term is over, but if I don't, I just want to make sure you guys see my face one more time. I'm going to go do a couple other things, then maybe take a nap, because I am tired. So thank you guys. Keep up the good work, and always reach out to me if you have any questions at all, anything at all. Just reach out and ask. All right. Thank you guys again for doing what you're doing. And that's it from Dr. Shea for today. All right. Bye.